Grand rising, everybody. This is Dice Gang G coming back here on the We Are VishusTv. I had to put this message out because myself, my family, we've been tested. We've been tested because it's been some bogus stuff that's been happening, and I know it's a test. And one thing though, and I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. 5/25, 1982. That's when I come in this world. And you got to do the research on 5/25, and you'll know. People that born on the 25th of these months. It says a lot. But I ain't gonna go into that. I just want to go on to this, and like I said, I'm finna, right now I'm just being chill right now because, I don't know how to bring this out and bring this message out because, like I've been saying long ago, I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of all this evilness. I'm so tired of all these deceitful ass people. I'm so tired of this corruption that goes on in the police force. The corruption goes on in the medical field. I'm getting tired of all the corruption that goes on in the workplace. I'm tired of all of this corruption wow, that's a big ass turkey. But, I'm tired of all this fucking corruption. I've been tired of it. And now I'm really getting to, into my, space of really, calling this shit out, really, in a mass form. I was being patient. I've been patient for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I've been chill. I've been in my inner peace for a long time. But now I know I'm being so tested because I know something. The big change is here, and I'm making sure that I pass these tests. But before, all this stuff really, really start manifesting, I just want to get my senses out, my message out to all these fuck people, all these motherfuckers that been working with Satan and been, doing these fucking rituals, then thinking that you're gonna energy vampire off of us. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows us Geminis, we fit in every category but two. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in love and manipulation, very calculated, very spiritual. You know what I'm saying? We fit in every category because, that's what I know. That's what makes, a lot of, other zodiacs people don't dislike us because we have inner strength that most zodiacs don't have. You know what I'm saying? At first I couldn't admit that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't look at this like I'm better than nobody. I looked at this as being a chosen one. My bad. I know I ain't perfect. I know, what I'm saying, everybody got some type of, some type of, flaws about themselves. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying I'm just trying to bring this out lightly right now because I'm finna tune it up. I finna turn up on a lot of y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna tune up on a lot of y'all motherfuckers that thinking y'all living up above y'all means, that think y'all better than people, or you working with these certain motherfucking fractions, or you working with these secret societies, you working with these, you know what I'm saying? You've been going out and you've been sex trafficking these children and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? And because you look at what's going on. It's, you know, and I heard a lot of people say this, you know what I'm saying? It seems like these fuck people, these ones that do all this evil crap, these evil deeds, they the ones, seem like they the ones that get all the exposure, they get all the viral attention, they get, you know what I'm saying? They get all the riches and wealth and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But people like us that really, you know, play by the rules, do what they have to do to keep their family, you know what I'm saying, fed and keep everything aligned straight. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that get caught up in, half of us get caught up in these traps, or not traps. We get tested just to see, you know what I'm saying, you know how strong that our spirit essence is. You know what I'm saying? And I already know how strong I am. I know me in and out. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say, I don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, because you're not slowing things down. You're not really reflecting on yourself, and you're not looking at yourself in a higher state. You know what I'm saying? You keep believing in what people tells you. You know what I'm saying? You be a follower. They tell you because you melanated, you're a black man or a black woman, that you ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that flows around and roam around and really thinking this about themselves, and they wonder why their life is so in shambles. I'm just gonna put it like this. You know what I'm saying? It is not, you know what I'm saying, because you think of yourself as low, you know, that just one part of you being, you know, being out of touch and not in line with your frequency. It's other, you know what I'm saying, shit that makes people, you know what I'm saying, because we be, you know, a lot of us be having attacks and be having spells be put out on us, and sometimes we don't know why is this shit happening. You know what I mean? Like I said, me myself, I know I'm getting tested. Me and my family, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a Gemini, my wife is a Libra. You know what I'm saying? My oldest son is a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? My youngest son, he's a Capricorn. And then my oldest daughter, she's a Libra. And my youngest daughter is a Pisces. You understand? And I know we got a whole lot of protection around us. You know what I mean? I know this. But right now, we've been getting tested so much. And so, you know, since me and my wife is locked up in marriage. Because at first, you know what I mean, when we were just boyfriend and girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, we were living ghetto fabulous. I guess because we were living the wrong way. We wasn't living our spiritual essence. We wasn't living how we supposed to live. The Most High put and planted that and put and placed in that for us. We was living like everybody else, you know what I'm saying, trying to feed off the hog and trying to, you know, thinking we doing something spectacular, but we ain't living the right. Like, we not living the right, and we not on the right timeline. But when we locked up and when we enter into this marriage, and I'm gonna put it like this, we don't wear rings. We sold our rings. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that's a part of a ritual too. See, a lot of people don't know that either. They always flip out, bro, your wife ain't got your ring on. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand that's a ritual. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That ring don't tie you to that person. The paperwork does. If you think I'm bullshit, do your research. That paperwork got that seal fucking, you know what I'm saying, stamp on it. That what locks you in. Because we already, you know what I'm saying, sold out to the paperwork anyway. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we get up into, we have to sign some type of paperwork, and that's what we are. You know, we are coming into a agreement and in the paperwork. So when all these people run around here, oh, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got your ring. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't got your ring on your finger? Because you know what I'm saying? You just don't know. That's a ritual. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You fall into that shit. So why you worried about them rings? Them rings don't mean a motherfucking thing. It's that paperwork. If you don't get this going over your head, you ain't where we at. You ain't where I'm at in the conscious mind. But back on why I'm being tested, because right now it seems like these fucking evil entities or these evil they don't go after the strongest ones in the family. They don't go after the mid sides of the family. If they can't reach the family, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna find the weakest person or the weakest thing. And even though they might not can't work right off, they'll wait until you in your vulnerable state that one they know they can get into your household to have your shit upside down. And then when your shit upside down, then that's when they figure they got down, you in chaos, so everybody throw it off, your frequency low, you know what I'm saying? Everybody all fucked up and all da. But it's one thing, I done been through this before. I done been through this upside down with family, you know what I'm saying, and our family upside down. I've been through this shit before. This shit ain't nothing new. But I do know this is a test. I know this is a test. And I'm just putting it out to tell all y'all motherfuckers that been trying to keep us down and keep us stagnant and all that shit, you ain't heard shit. Because this shit just done got started. You done fucked up when you think you pulling the wolves over our eyes. We don't need to play fire with fire. I don't need to play fire with fire. Because I know that's what you want. You want me to play, and that's trying to lower my frequency. You know what I'm saying? No, this is what I'm on, and you know what I ain't gonna tell you. I'm not gonna directly tell you what I'm gonna do, because you know what I'm saying. Because then that's when you want to strategize. But no, this is what I'm saying. I already know. I left everything in the Most High hands. And basically, I'm going to be pretty much, blocked off. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying, silent at this time. I be saying, you ain't silent like you be on this. I am. You know what I'm saying? This is a fellow warning because I know how the universe works. I'm giving out that warning before you keep on motherfucking fucking up. And you know what I'm saying? And thinking you're winning, because you're not. You're not. I know I'm fucking strong. Because the shit that I've been going through for all these years, any normal person would have been unfolded and collapsed. Been freaked out and been, you know what I'm saying, been in a really fucked up state. But now you done really came out on that motherfucking plank and really, you know what I'm saying, fucked yourself now. Because now, you know what I'm saying, all this shit is gonna be played right back in reverse, baby. Because like I said, nobody, you gotta have two to play this game. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm not playing in it and not buying into the bullshit, you gonna lose. Because that, you know what I'm saying, that's not me. I'm not a follower. And I showed on this, because you trying to play me or trying to get to me, and you think I'm gonna come at you like you came at me. Nah, motherfucker. Nah. See, since my birthday, May 25th. It's you know what I'm saying, it's been a wake-up call for me. You know what I'm saying? It's been a real wake-up call for me. And I know you have to get to your lowest before you start climbing. And right now, I see that we are really, you know what I'm saying, it's in we are climbing, we climbing hurdles, and we on that cycle of that these motherfuckers is trying to, you know what I'm saying, crash everything that I don't work for all this time. You know what I'm saying? Kept my, kept myself out of this fucking this prison system. You know what I mean? 43 years I've been out of this. Never came up in this system. Never been, charged with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Incriminated. And I know they don't like that anyway, because they want all motherfucking black males in their fucking, their justice system, because the justice system is speak for all the evil motherfuckers. The evil motherfuckers get justice, not the righteous ones. The righteous ones, the ones they block up, put them in a 6 by some out cell, because them are 6 ether beings. You know what I'm saying? And we are 9th ether beings. You know what I'm saying? Because people fail to realize they're doing their research, fail to realize what the sun do for you. See that? What that sun do for you? That's life right there. That's Ra. That's life. You see what I'm saying? And they want everybody to run from that. They already been trying to block the sun, been trying to, they already, create these fucking clouds and shit so they can block the sun, so we won't get that nutrient like we need off that sun. We won't get that vitamin D. See, that's why a lot of us, black males or melanated men get caught with this prostate cancer, because the fact is we don't get enough of that. We don't get enough of Ra. We don't get enough of that sun. And I'm not just speaking on y'all, I'm speaking on me too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's one thing, I know what's going on. See, when you sitting yourself down and keeping yourself stagnant of information and not realizing what the sun to do for you, with this atmosphere, what this planet do to you, walk around barefoot and not realizing that you're grounded. You know what I'm saying? You keep your, you keep your mind stuck in a fucking box and not realizing, who you really are and what what your powers really, lie, you know what I'm saying, and what can help you and what you can, really benefit off of, and what can you grow. You know what I'm saying? You keeping yourself stagnant. You keeping yourself, fucked up. But right now, me and my family has been going through it with these hateful, evil motherfuckers. And I'm putting this word out now so everybody know, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like I said, we did everything in our power to raise our kids right, and we did. You know what I'm saying? We stayed out of trouble. My children stayed out of trouble. But now this is the first sign out of all these years. You know what I'm saying? My oldest is be 25 next month. He's a Gemini as well. You know what I'm saying? He be 25 out of 25 years. And I ain't just saying this 25 years I haven't, I haven't been in trouble. Really, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been in no trouble all my life. But out of these 25 years, I've been always doing right by my family. Me, my wife as well too. We all did what we could. Me and her did what we could to raise our family and keep our family out of the bullshit. But it always seems like the demons and the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? You already know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of no motherfucking demons, but I don't call them out either. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. We've been doing right by our children, but it's always something that comes around and give us a test. And I know we've been tested right now. You know what I'm saying? I know we've been tested right now. You know what I'm saying? Because Spirit been on me for these last few weeks. I knew something was going to happen this week with it pertaining to my child. And I know my child gonna make it out of this, because you know what I'm saying, I don't feel anything after this is going to be, criminating to him. I just felt something was gonna test us, test him, because he's you know what I'm saying, he's my youngest child. And he always did the right things. He graduated from high school. Hell, he you know what I'm saying? He won all state his last year. Well, every year he done played football. When he started, he always made MVP or defense of the year. He always, you know what I'm saying? And I can show you. Matter of fact, we walk up in here. You know what I mean? So y'all won't think I'll be bullshitting, because some of y'all motherfuckers think, oh, he's online trying to motherfuckers lie to you and all this shit. Because that's what some of y'all motherfuckers do. Some of y'all motherfuckers want to sit back because your life is fucked up. You ain't got nothing to really, you know what I'm saying, be proud of your children about. You want to down everybody else's shit. But I'm going to show you right here, right now. You see all that shit right there? See all that shit right there? Right there. Don't that say all state? Don't that say co-defensive lineman of the year? Don't you see defensive lineman of the year? The Rock Award. You see, you know what I'm saying? Even my baby girl won cheer MVP. So, just saying, for y'all want to be, you know what I'm saying, trollers or whatever you fuck you are, before you want to say, oh, you blah, blah, blah. Nah. I ain't got no reason to lie to your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? And y'all motherfuckers that love to troll, y'all just some lame motherfuckers anyway. You gotta be a lame motherfucker because you get on somebody's channel and want to hate, you know what I'm saying, what, you know, what people accomplish, or people is trying to pass on a positive message, and you want to troll. Your life must be fucked up because you doing this shit. You must be on some fuck shit, and you must be up there, but fucked up. This ain't. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being fucking straight up and real. That's in my chart. I don't sugarcoat any motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? So, just saying, this shit is so overblown with bullshit. All y'all fake ass motherfuckers, and y'all motherfuckers the one that hide around them badges, thinking, oh, nigga, this badge is a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, this a badge, just the right to me to start killing motherfuckers. This badge is over you. And another thing too, some of y'all motherfuckers think that we pay they motherfucking you work for us, and no, they don't. Police never work for us. Just putting that out there. Because everybody said, we pay your motherfucking salary. If that was so, you think they motherfuckers we fucking around like they do? See, people gotta use this motherfucking brain. Quit motherfucking sitting back and listen to all this bull crap where motherfuckers is telling you, and use your motherfucking brain. Quit being out here so fucking arrogant, so motherfucking ignorant. And realize, you know what I'm saying, you have a mind to think of your own, and you got your ancestors, you got spirit that always been leading you. But when you don't listen, when you sit there and be motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, halfway retarded, that's why your shit is always gone in flames. That's why your shit is fucked up as it is. Now, cause I'm saying your shit fucked up, I ain't saying my shit ain't fucked up, but it's not fucked up because I'm doing it. Are you getting what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because we have all this evilness and shit coming in and planning and attacking the righteous ones. And trying to keep the righteous one down because they know the righteous one is the ones that's gonna uplift this whole motherfucking planet. See, like I told you once before, we in a fucking spiritual war. I've been saying that shit for years, 2 decades. And now, we in the midst of this shit. And some of y'all still take this as a fucking joke. This is not no motherfucking game. We living in a motherfucking cesspool of fucking evils. And we have a choice. We always have a choice. And right now, yeah, we might, you know what I'm saying, got some swag about ourselves, and we been moving, but this war is far from over. Nigga, these motherfuckers ready to die before give up this shit. If you not ready to leave this motherfucker, and die for what you believe in. I don't want to say that. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to say that word because that's a motherfucking, you know, that's another fucking, you know, terminology they want to keep you. So you think, you know, it's low vibration. I'm just gonna put it like that. We don't die, especially with all of us with a soul. We don't die. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say we don't die, we multiply. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you want to say it like that, but we don't die. The spirit don't die. Energy don't die. Only thing energy do is be redirected. So as I'm speaking this 25 minutes right now long message, if you don't get me, if it's over your head, like I said, you're not aligned with my frequency. Just put it like that. And right now, we are fighting a war. As right now, my son is fighting a war. He's in the midst of a war. Because they know he's spiritual. They know he's a God. They know, you know what I'm saying, he's a Capricorn. But, you know what I'm saying, he's known as, on his school, his friends, everybody that he fuck with, they know as his name is Smiley. Because he always smiled. And he got there for being around us. See, he's my youngest with the less trauma. He's the one that he saw me and his mother always, you know what I'm saying, connected. Always, you know what I'm saying, we don't even argue. I don't even know, I can't even tell you the last time me and my wife ever argued. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time. But when that last time we did argue, that's the first time he ever saw that. And you know what? That messed him up real bad. It wasn't no all of just born out motherfucking crazy ass argument. It wasn't nothing that. Yeah, it got a little up, but it wasn't as like some people, you know, fighting and, you know what I'm saying, they throwing and they, you know, none of that shit. And it tore him up. That tells you what he is, you know what I'm saying? So as I fucking end this shit, right now we at that spiritual turn right now, yo. Now, I know I am, cause I've been, you know what I'm saying, seeing the signs. I've been seeing the signs, and I don't know what to title this because I want to title this so people can come and tap on this and listen to this message. And it's got to be something serious for somebody to tap on it because, you know, I don't want motherfuckers to thinking that, you know, they ain't gonna get nothing special out of this message because this message, you know what I'm saying, it's real. Because I'm telling you right now that we are in an attack. My family, we in attack. They attacking us. But what I know, and I always keep my faith. I always keep my beliefs. I always keep the Most High right here in my heart. And I know for a fact we're going to make it through this. This is a test. So if you are getting tested right now, and you always been standing in your square and always been straight up and always, you know what I'm saying, never, you know what I'm saying, hold your tongue and never, you know what I'm saying, especially that throat chakra, you know what I'm saying, my throat chakra been open for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, like I told you, I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying? I do have, you know what I'm saying, you know, some flaws, but not like most. You know what I'm saying? And our family is not like most melanated family either. You know what I'm saying? Because me and my family, we always stuck together. We always looked out for each other. And that's one thing I know a lot of people hate. So, like I told you, y'all motherfuckers sit back and listen to all these trolls or listen to these people that's been, you know, planted in. Because I've been telling about that shit about YouTube. Most of these motherfuckers that comes out, they got these big ass magic channels, got 500, 600,000 motherfucking subscribers and shit. And you look at this shit, you don't feel some of that shit. You don't feel nothing in your heart. Ain't no traction there. You know what I'm saying? And I've been telling y'all motherfuckers this for a few years, that watch out for motherfuckers like that. And you know what they got me? They pretty much banned me from YouTube because they know I'm speaking the truth. Right now, I'm still under attack for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? 2 strikes on some bullshit. Some shit that I done called them out on, but they gonna try to flip the script on me, trying to say, we don't, accept, pedophile tendencies, you know what I'm saying, tendencies on this, you know what I'm saying. I got it, you know what I'm saying. I posted on my YouTube channel if you ain't really looked at it or not, you know what I'm saying. You know, we are VishusTv. I put it in the post. You go read. They trying to flip that shit, trying to say, oh, ain't no pedophile tendencies, while I'm talking about y'all asses. It's one thing I know before I leave this plane, that I'm gonna be one of the ones that's gonna fuck up their whole agenda, and they know it. And I ain't scared of it, and I ain't running from it. Because you know why? Because our ancestors, my family, all our families done been broken, been stripped, they land been took from them. I mean, in the worst way. Been lied on, been crucified. Even by their own motherfucking people sold us out. But I'm here to tell y'all, it's over for all y'all motherfuckers. Been selling us out, been trying to take us down. All that shit is over with, yo. And I'm been making a stand. It ain't like I'm finna make a stand. I've been making a stand. I've been speaking out on this shit. And I'm gonna keep on continuing until I leave this bitch. But I'm telling you, before I leave this bitch, you say what Rod Hayes said, it's a wrap for you. I'm Dice Game G here on We Are VishusTv. Please hear this message. Please share this message. Because if you're going through this, the same shit I'm going through this, the same thing, you know what I'm saying, your family's been turned upside down because you know, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, you know you was doing right by yourself and your family and doing right by, you know what I'm saying, your ancestors, but then all of a sudden you still seem like it's still not good enough and you still having problems and stuff like that. I'm just gonna tell you, it's not you. It's not you. They know their world is ending. They know, you know what I'm saying, you've been exposed, and they know, you know what I'm saying, you powerful, so they gonna keep on trying to attack. Cause I told you, they going to the depths to make sure the righteous do not cop this land. They going to the brightest depth of trying to, you know what I'm saying. So the righteous don't take back what's rightfully theirs. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, they can't manifest what we manifest. That's why they always gotta steal it. That's why they always, you know what I'm saying, gotta use us to do shit. Because we are the key. We are the key to creating this shit. It was always the key. So all my loyal listeners and followers, look in my eyes. Don't you see a soul there? Don't you see a soul? Don't you feel my words? Because if you do, why you ain't subscribing? Why you ain't hitting that like? Why you ain't commenting? I don't do this for trying to get rich or make no money. I do this shit is trying to spread the word and raise the consciousness. How many times I gotta say this? How many times I gotta close this case? Like what Red Fox said in Sanford's son. How many times I gotta close this case? Been saying this shit. I'm like a walking motherfucking a record that's been playing and skipping all over again of this. If you wanna one up, if you wanna, I've been saying this shit over and over again. And like I said, I don't know if it's helping anyone. I don't care if it helped one person. At least it's doing what it's doing. But don't you hear them words? Don't you hear that, you know what I'm saying, the truth behind these words? Don't you see, you know, don't you hear, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be fooling around with anyone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. So, if you feel those words, if you feel what I'm saying, you would hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button, and you will comment so we can do some, you know what I'm saying? Because when you comment, we're going to talk. And we're going to, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to know. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Gemini. I'm ruled by Mercury. Communications. Don't you get that? So I'm looking to you know, react to, you know what I'm saying, your comments and speak on it. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes if I see some, you know what I'm saying, some low vibe comments, I might not, you know what I'm saying, because should let you know that I'm not giving that no energy, that low vibrational shit. So that's why I do that. So for the ones that know, you know what I'm saying, I don't comment back on low vibrational shit, or if I don't comment on your shit, they let you know it's low vibration. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not bowing to that shit. Like I told you, my family upside down because these motherfucking crazy ass fucking demons, these motherfuckers want to sit back, want to motherfucking be jealous, want to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, because their life is all in turmoil and fucked up. They trying to have our motherfucking life fucked up. But you know what? Like I said, it's not going to work. Because we have the Most High in our hearts. And I leave everything to the Most High. All my transgression, all, you know what I'm saying, all this negativity, all these bullshit that these people want to conjure up spells and shit, I let the Most High, give that to the Most High. Cause I'm not giving it no motherfucking energy. I love y'all and I'm out.
That a tip for the homie, kids won't see him for Christmas. No mama cooking on holidays, we ignore the season. Skeletons in the closet, shadow boxing with demons. Skeletons in the closet, shadow boxing with demons. Every time I wake up, I hear the voices.